Developing tonight, a jury is seated in the trial of a Jupiter man accused of locking his son in an 8-by-8-foot box in the garage for hours at a time. Timothy Ferriter turned down a plea deal last week to serve 2 years on several charges. Now, if he's found guilty by the jury, he could go to prison for up to 35 years. Our investigative reporter Terry Parker has today's developments in the case.
Just about an hour ago, a jury seated in the Timothy Ferriter trial, and during jury questioning, we got some clues as to where this trial might go. The defense indicating that they may try to throw doubt on the teenage boy's claims of abuse. The state indicating they're going to try and show that Ferriter's actions went much further than simple parental discipline. Prosecutors trying Timothy Ferriter for aggravated child abuse quizzed jurors one by one, asking them how they feel about abuse, discipline, and whether anything about this case of a teen locked in a box-like room would make them unable to be impartial.
Do you think that actions by a parent can cause psychological harm to a child?
Yes.
The state asked questions until mid-afternoon when it became the defense's turn. Ferriter's lawyers giving hints right away about their strategies, one of which is to throw doubt on the claims of abuse made by Ferriter's 14-year-old son.
Do you think that there are children who don't listen?
Yes.
Attorneys hinted that Ferriter himself may not take the stand.
If Mr. Ferriter does not testify and he chooses not to, what are you going to think about that?
I mean, you guys are going to throw out all this evidence to us, so I guess I just have to go based off of that.
And indicating they will talk about the difficulty of parenting a child with attachment disorders.
Are you going to be able to follow the law when the judge says corporal punishment is allowed in the state of Florida?
Yes, I believe I can put it aside.
For the state, the goal would be proving Ferriter's decision to lock his misbehaving son in a garage box went too far into child abuse.
Do you think that there are things that parents can do as punishment or as a consequence that can result in harm to the child?
Yes.
Opening statements will take place tomorrow morning. I will be there bringing you every development. In West Palm Beach, Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.